All right, happy Tuesday, everyone. It's spring break for me. I don't think many other people are on spring break right now, but I am. So here we go. What we got today on St. Patrick's Day, which I just learned. I just learned it was St. Patrick's Day. I knew it was coming up, but I didn't know it was today. So, happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy Tuesday. If you're on spring break, I hope you're having a good one. What we've got tonight is 6 boxes from 2025. It's going to be one of the last big 2025 rips we've got. I do have some other 2025 stuff that we're going to rip open when new stuff comes out. Like I've got a 2025 box of Bowman Chrome. I've got some other stuff. So more 2025 will come up, but this is probably going to be the last big one with a whole slew of different 2025 products. This is the big one though. 2025 Bowman's Best. I could not get this. We've got one person to thank for us being able to open Bowman's Best, and that is BB Smith on Reddit. Always there to hook a guy up when I can't get any. I tried like hell to get it on release day. I tried like hell to get it pre-sale. Could not get Bowman's Best, but luckily Chris was there to help me out. So all the love in the world to BB Smith, to Chris out there. So yeah, thanks to him for getting that box for us. We've also got Stadium Club. One auto coming out of there. So Bowman's Best, Stadium Club. We got the 2 auto box of Archives. Love Archives, one of my favorite sets. I used to really love Stadium Club. In the past few years, it hasn't been as great. This year's been okay, but 2024, 2023, I wasn't really into it so much, and Archives has kind of filled that void for me where Stadium Club hasn't been as great. We've also got Topps Chrome, 1 autograph in there, and then the 2 flagship boxes. I don't have any more Series 1, unfortunately. If I did, I would have added it in here too, but I didn't have any more Series 1. I do, however, have Series 2 with 1 auto or 1 relic, and Update, which I love. I love Update also. So 1 auto or relic in there also. All right, so what do we start with? That's the big question. That's the big question. What are we going to start with? I'm thinking let's jump right into Chrome. We'll kind of hit Chrome in the beginning and then Bowman's Best at the end, and in between we'll have all the rest. So I say let's do it that way. Hit ourselves off. We'll get it started off right with at least a guaranteed auto, a Chrome auto, all of the very cool inserts that we can get. I would love to get a really nice rare insert. So let's do it. All right. Got to relight my joint, but in the meantime, let's get our box popped open. Do. All right, starting off with Chrome. Always fun. I always love the jumbos, but I'll be honest, the hobby boxes of Chrome are always fun too, because at least they give you the guaranteed auto. Not 3 autos like a jumbo, but the hobby boxes do have their advantages. And they've got the hits too. All right, get that one out of here. All right, there we go. There's our Chrome box. Let's bless it with some good mojo. All right, good vibes and good mojo. All right, one more. Hey, Dadbot, glad you can make it. Very cool name. You missed all the dad conversation that we had earlier. All right. Put that out, save it for later, and let's do it. Let's get some Topps Chrome. Stephen Kwan. Nothing like a Stephen Kwan base card to start us off. Stephen Kwan, Daniel Schneemann, Francisco Lindor, a couple Guardians, a Met, and a Ty Madden. Not much there. not even not even a refractor Ty Madden. All right, Gleyber Torres. The Tigers and the Guardians starting off strong. And the Mets. There's a Nimmo. Torres, Machado, and a refractor, Justin Robleski. Which is pretty cool. To me, at least. I'm going to put that one right in a sleeve. Normally, I wouldn't just put a refractor in a sleeve, but I've been going after some Justin Robleski cards. Just because I love the fact that in the World Series, Game 7, this guy's standing on the mound and says, "Fuck you, motherfucker." I love it. Was it Jimenez? Andres Jimenez, I think he was talking to. Very much like my Joe Kelly PC that I got going. All right, Kumar Rocker. Luis Robert. Here is a Prism. James Wood. There we go. Chat, I don't even have to look. I know that's you. Trying to get those last James Wood rookies before 2025 goes away. The bottom of that one is not in great shape necessarily. Down here, looks a little funky. But it's not bad. All right. Xander Bogaerts, Brady Basso, another Dylan Cruz. Is this an image variation too? Jackson Churio, and I think this is actually an image variation Dylan Cruz. I'm going to look. Oh, I got to take off my glasses. Sucks getting old, let me tell you. Take off the glasses. Here we go. Bust out the trusty magnifying glass. We've got 4560 is the bottom number there. And let's see for a standard card. 4426. So there we go. Problem solved. Image variation, Dylan Cruz. Not bad. Definitely is. Thank you, Casey. Always got to check. Always got to try and double check. Bust out the... It's an excuse for me to use my magnifying glass. Get these things off of Amazon and whatnot and then never use them. Oh, there's a Hai-Song Kim rookie. Very nice. Jameer Candelario. We've got J-Ram. And what's this? A nice sideways refractor for the Mariners. Luis Castillo. All right. All right, all right. Not bad. Image variation. Finding one of those is always a good thing. I feel like back of that card is a little wonky. Del Castillo, Contreras, Jeffers, and this looks like Dodger colors to me. Shohei. Take a 35th chrome Shohei. Why not? Man, I've been looking on eBay. Shohei Ohtani prices are just insane. For extremely common cards, Ohtani's market is just nuts. Horner, Arenado, Jay Willie. Very nice Jacob Wilson rookie there. And a Luis Angel Acuna rookie refractor. Not bad. Almost halfway through the box. Birdsong, Scherzer. We got a Prism, Blake Dunn. And a Future Stars, Tyler Soderstrom. All right, here we go. We got a thicker pack here with the insert right there, second up We got Nolan Jones, Otto Lopez, All-Star Rookie Rush, Dylan Cruz, and another Luis Angel Acuna. Cruz and Acuna, power players and Rookie Rush. All etch. All right, Sagazy. I think I've heard people say his name's Sagazy. I don't know, but I'm going to stick with Sagazy. Thomas Sagazy, Tyler Fitzgerald, Nacho Alvarez, and Andrew Benintendi, given the bat toss. You don't see that a lot from White Sox players. Lou Bob. That's about it. Yeah, man. First card was the image variation. And then just now the all-etch rookie rush as well. So Dylan Cruz having a pretty good time. And I think there was a James Wood Prism as well. So you're not doing bad, Chad. On our first box, Matt McClain, Ozzy Albies. Oh, we've got a Aqua Wave. Is this going to be our auto? It is. Aaron Judge is a power players, and this is an auto. It's a Aqua Wave. It's for Detroit. Who is Detroit? I think I know. Substantial Net. Doing good in the break so far. He's got Trey Sweeney. Out of 199. Number 162 out of 199. Not bad at all. On card, Trey Sweeney. I don't know how many Trey Sweeney autos I've pulled at this point. I'd say at least a half dozen. But there we go. Not bad. Could be worse. Now, let's go for that case hit somewhere. Let's look for a case hit insert. Always love those. Dustin Harris, Michael Harris, Ryan Bliss, and Brooks Baldwin refractor. Is that you, Pitsky? Are you Substantial Net? I know you did pretty good on the first break too last week or 2 weeks ago. It's been a while actually. I've been, like I said, really busy with kids' birthdays, baseball starting and such. Jazz Chisholm, Tyler Anderson, Cody Bellinger Prism, and all etch Mookie Betts. Good looking card. Oh, a UV would be lovely. I've pulled very few UVs in my life. Like 2. Maybe not even 2. Maybe just 1. I'm trying to think. Christian Mena. Josh Naylor. Michael King. And a Tatis Power Players. Scooble Concentration Auto. That one, oh, that one was a beauty. Completely unexpected, too, to hit a card like that. Great one. Andahar. There's Mookie. Connor Norby. And a refractor, Marcell Ozuna. More Nationals players. Josh Bell. Nathaniel Lowe. Dylan Dingler, and Ellie De La Cruz Future Stars. 4 packs to go in our Chrome box. All right. Cameron Meisner, Wilson Contreras, Yordan Alvarez, and Shohei Ohtani Power Players. Couple Shohei inserts. A Mookie insert. It's not bad. This feels like a good pack. This one felt a little bit thick. I could be wrong. But this one felt nice. Miguel Vargas. Chris Bassett. We've got a Prism. Cole Reagans. And a refractor, Max Muncy. There's a Scooble there. Nick York, Scooble, Suarez, and Corey Seager all etch. Damn expensive Corey Seager. I would have loved to have him on the Dodgers still. Brian Hayes, Hunter Renfroe, JT Realmuto, and last card is a refractor for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette, a former Blue Jay. Bo Bichette. Wonder how his season's going to go, if he can stay injury-free and kind of replicate what he did last year. That should be interesting for him. All right, next up, let's go with we'll go with Series 2. One auto or relic. But there's also a silver pack in here too. I mean, you could argue that the silver pack is a good chunk of the value that comes out of these hobby boxes, because I see these selling on eBay for what, $15 to $30 from a $100 hobby box. So you can't forget about the silver packs, that's for sure. All right, there is our box. Put that one on there too. Get a little pre-Mojo good luck. Yeah, one numbered is pretty brutal. At least it was the auto. But yeah, man, show us something. Show us a purple out of 299 or something. They can't all be reds. But a blue maybe. Something. My man Klinger, you know it. Big shout out to Klinger too. I actually have right here next to me a nice gift that Klinger sent out to me. We had a nice little gift exchange going on, but David Beckham, his first card for the Galaxy, which is awesome. And then a whole bunch of gold 420 cards. Look at that, Juan Pierre. How cool is that? 420 out of 2008. Love it. Very cool stuff. Big shout out to Klinger. Thank you for that. That was a really, really great gift. Really, really great. Love it. All right, put our silver pack back there. Let's go. I know, yeah, like I said, I was telling everybody, I've just been so busy the last couple weeks. It's been 2 weeks since I did a break because just had so many things going on. And look at that. There's a gold right there. Speaking of those gold yearly cards. Castellanos, we got the D-backs, Detmers, Renfroe, Contreras, Friedel, Kikuchi, Aldegari, Rodriguez. Got the White Sox team card. Angel Shaviti is our gold. That's a really dark gold too. And Trey Turner is the 35th anniversary. 678 out of 2025. 678 out of 2025. One numbered card. First pack. Series 2. Get our numbered cards right off the bat here. Hopefully we get something lower than 2025 though. All right, let's see. Who had the Rockies? That's Frank. Not a bad little hit there for random spots. All base, it looks like. McDonald, Churio, Arrighetti, Kirby, Lively, Sawinski, Suzuki, Severino, Hernaiz, Bobby Miller, Scherzer, and Campero. Base pack. Ugh. Pavin Smith, Duke Ellis, Story, Julian, Williams, Whitlock, Alonzo, Caminero, Brisky, Anderson, Michael Waka, and Jose Altuve Summer Superstars. Series 2, remember, this is Series 2, so the big name we're looking for in here, the biggest one's got to be Roki. But there is other stuff as well. Still other players to look for, too. Joey Bart, Lawler, the Padres, Hilliard, Profar, Mets, Giolito, Wallner, J-Dom, Victor Scott, Spencer Bivens, and Wyatt Langford. Another base pack. Neely, Shavili, Kramer, Falter, Penrod, the Royals, Bradish, Monastero, Bregman, Polanco, Johnson, and Freddie Freeman. Jeez, at least that one was not base for a second. For a second, I was gonna say, we really have 3 base packs already? All right, Donovan, Kike, Siri, Harris, Schneeman, Baez, Schmidt, Kasperius, Beto, Baruhan, Bowden Francis, and another Freddie. OPS leader. Number 16. Troy Taylor. Looks like we have a little foil action in the back. Harris, Stowers, Loperfido. We got the Brewers, Crawford, Iglesias, Geloff, O'Neill, and do we have a relic, I think? This is thick. It's not too thick, but we got something. City Connect. Out of 150, number 27 out of 150, a City Connect. Who's this? Black Pants, Blue Stripes. Is that the Blue Jays? If it is, I bet this is George Springer because we keep pulling George Springer cards. 27 out of 150. It is Bo Bichette. Well, I was right on the team. It was Blue Jays. Nice. Black. So much better than white. Those plain white napkin relics are awful. That's not too bad, though. Was that Ski, I believe? Mr. Banned on Reddit, Ski 2 Street. Yep. Mr. 3-day ban himself. Ski 2 Street. My man Ski. Getting the Bichette relic. Pretty sure that's going to find its way up to Canada one way or another. Not a bad little hit. Numbered out of 150, Bo Bichette relic. All right, now let's see something low numbered. Now let's see that 1 of 1, that something orange, something. Alec Thomas, Rodriguez, Woods Richardson, McClanahan. We got Teoscar and Bobby. We got Buxton, Kjerstad, Tigers, Guardians, Nevin, Joe Kelly. Is this the last Joe Kelly card? It might be. And Nolan Arenado. Joe Kelly, don't call it a retirement, he says. He lives right down the street, like from the new minor league Dodger Stadium. He lives pretty close to there. He should just sign a minor league contract. Jansen, Mauricio, Meadows, Fraley, Strider, Woodruff, Tenya, Metz, Fitz, Feltner, Arise, and Austin Barnes. One of his last cards, too, Austin Barnes. Aranda, Brown, Graceffo, McMahon, Alexander, Mookie, Diaz, Hyson Kim. There's the other big name rookie to come out of Series 2. Both Dodgers. Walters, Ibanez, Madden, and Juan Soto Summer Superstars. All right. Sagano, Falefa, Aguiar, Perez, Fitzgerald, Grichuk, Perez, Walker, Ray, Wilson. Okay, we got some stuff here. Oh, 24 out of 74. What is that? And another one. All right, 2 upside down cards. First one is a silver foil, Randall Grichuk. Next one is a black border, 24 out of 74 for the Blue Jays, Bowden Francis. Wow. Ski taking over all of a sudden. Oh, man. As is typical with black border cards, though, this top right corner is just got a little bit of little frayed. A little whiting area there, but otherwise not bad. Bowden Francis, 24 out of 74, black border for the Blue Jays. Not bad at all. Pretty cool. We'll put him behind Bo Bichette, though. Put those 2 Blue Jays together. Just the one. Lenine Sosa, Sanoja, Goodman, Suarez, Hill, Montgomery, Strom, Tucker, Martinez, Andy Pajes, Jarren Duran, and O'Neill Cruz is the 35th anniversary. Luke Weaver, Rushman, Contreras, Otani, Nats, Rojas, Burrows, Santander, Mitchell, Martin, Lukes, and the Cubs. Looking, maybe there's a golden mirror I'm missing or something, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, this one feels a little thick, though. Maybe we got a little bonus in here. We'll see. Jackson Jobe, rookie. Merrifield, Savali, Call, Muncy. We got the Twins, Amaya, Senga, Murphy, Garrett, Ryan Weathers, and we got a dynamic duels, Austin Riley, Matt Olson. Very similar to the standalone set of dynamic duels, just without the dual autographs. All right, Austin Hedges. We got the A's. We got Sears, Luzardo, Romano, Abreu, Fairchild, Doogie, Caden Dana. We got the Twins, Joey Estes, and Edward Cabrera. Big names we'll look for in update are going to be the A's players. Saw some A's cards there, made me think. That's what we'll be looking for next is those Nick Kurtzes. Nolan Jones, Driscoll, Albies, Bride, Horwitz, Duvall, Sanchez, Jacob Young. We got the Giants, Urseg, Valiente, Belloso. Well, no, it's Valente. There's only one L. Valente Belloso. And an upside down silver foil, Sal Perez. Not terrible for the Royals. Reynolds, Rockies, Urias, Duran, Bautista, Lopez, Rodriguez. We got Ellie and CJ, Cobb, Rojas, Ginn, Foley, and Wyatt Langford. Summer Superstars. All right, 3 packs to go in Series 2. Alejandro Kirk. I know he hit a home run in the WBC a week or so ago. Iriarte, Kirk. We've got the Texas Taters for the Home Run Derby. Canario, Grisham, Madrigal, Manea, Frelick, Candelario, Tatis, Halverson, and Torkelson. Another damn base pack. So many. Really expect more inserts, even if it's just Summer Superstar or something like that. I mean, a lot of base packs in this box, it seems like. Hey, what's up, Chris? Glad you made it. We got Ben Joyce, Shaver, Martinez, LeMahieu, Jimenez, Gomber, Wagner, Naylor, Ramos, Conine, Burns, and a 35th anniversary Kumar Rocker for the Rangers. All right, last pack here of Series 2. Still got 4 boxes to go. Isbell, McKenzie, Bednar, Kiersey, Bell, Walker, Basso, Diaz, Rosario, Bowers, Parker, and of course we finish off with another base pack with just the Rangers team card on the back. All right, so mixed messages in that box, I'd say, but all in all, not a terrible box. Not a terrible hobby box to get the numbered relic, black border to 74, the gold out of 2025, and the numbered auto. Oh, that was out of chrome. My bad. The image variation and the auto came out of the chrome box. But 3 numbered cards, not terrible for a little old lonely Series 2 hobby box. All right, update. Let's do it. Love some update. I really do. Some of the best inserts. Good stuff. Uh-oh, it's Mr. Reddit Jail himself. Oh, I forgot about the silver pack, too. We still got the silver pack. We'll do both silver packs at the same time. How about that? After update. Mr. Reddit Ban himself. So, Ski, you just got here. Not bad. 2 boxes in, you got yourself a Bo Bichette relic out of 150 and Bowden Francis out of 74. Nice black border. So a couple numbered cards for you at least. Wait a minute. Let's bless this Series 2 pack again too. Might as well. Get them on there. All right, there we go. All right, you got these silver packs moved back here again. And I think, let's see, what else we got left? I think after this, let's do our giveaway. Might as well do that right in the middle after 3 boxes, right in the middle of it. We'll do our giveaway. So at the end of this, when there's only about, I don't know, 4 or 5 packs left, I'll tell you guys to go ahead and start throwing out your numbers, and you take your pick, either 4, 2, or 0. And whatever comes out of that envelope back there, we're going to open, and you guys get to keep. All right, here we go. Update. Let's do it. Just one back there. All right. We've got Brian De La Cruz, Flores, Petty, Church, Gibson, Clemens, Heineman, Liberatore, another Verdugo. Man, if TJ wasn't in this one, he sure wishes he was now. Zach Little, Brian King, and upside down. Oh my goodness. Very first pack. Check it out. What did I just say? TJ2, Mr. HFA himself. Home field advantage, Kyle Tucker. Very first pack. I got to say, that first pack kind of blew poor Angel Shavili out of the water. But there we go. For the Cubs, I don't even have to look. I know it's Oso Blanco. I did look. I double-checked. But I knew it. Oso Blanco taking the Kyle Tucker HFA. Not bad. Good first packs, if nothing else. Oh, yeah. I usually find a lot of the HFAs that I've pulled, they come out of the Fanatics exclusive boxes. But this year they were a little dry from what I've seen. But that just means the other ones that I have, there's still more to go. All right, not bad. HFA in the first pack. Espinal, Margot, Fermin, Chang, Morgan. We got some busted corners here. These corners are in awful shape here. Jeffrey Springs, Meeker. Really just those two, but those bottom left corners are absolutely horrible. Hunter Beach, Laureano, Banda, who I'm going to miss as a Dodger. Jack O'Loughlin, and a 35th anniversary, Fernando Tatis. I love the foil on the 35th anniversaries too in Update. Gives it a nice touch. All right, let's get the last one up. Looking for the other A still. Otanez, Rasmussen, Hill. And again, right in the middle of the pack. Like the front cards are not damaged. The back cards are not damaged. But right in the middle, Moncada, Cameron, Peterson, all a little dinged. Then look at nothing down here. Frazier, Allen, the City Boys. Hicks, we got two upside down cards here. First one is Will Smith, a rainbow foil. And for the Cardinals, Luke and Baker. There we go. Another numbered card. So I said, give us something. Give us something numbered. $12 out of 250. Luke and Baker, 12 out of 250. I think that's Kevin who's got the Cardinals, if I remember correctly. Yep, Kevin. There's a start for you, buddy. Hopefully we can find some more. See if we can find an extra auto in these boxes. We got at least 8. Hopefully we can find a 9th, maybe even a 10th in a silver pack. Jimenez, White, Bluebaugh, Garcia, McDaniels, Alexander, Harrington, Young, Vivas, Estrada. We got Matt Shaw. There's a nice rookie. And is it black gold? Nope. Bleacher Reachers. Mike Trout. And Matt Shaw. Yeah, purples are cool. One of my big cards is a purple here. Shohei Ohtani. That one's out of 25, though, I believe. Yeah, 5 out of 25 on the purples for that Topps Now card, but $250 normally. Or $299 sometimes in Chrome. Patrick Taylor, Ashcraft. Cam Smith, rookie. Freeman, Peterson, Soroka, Caratini, Ballesteros, Phillips. There's a Dylan Cruz, rookie debut. And another base, Carlos Santana. Hyesung Kim, rookie debut there. Hageman, and my goodness, you can see it here. I don't know how if you guys can see it here on Instagram, but if you watch this back on YouTube, you can see this absolutely disgusting bend for some reason in the middle of the pack. All right, we got Gordon, Caro, and there it is. Look at that. How does that happen in the middle of a pack to be that bad? Ballesteros. Terrible. All right, we got star-studded Mets, Montverde, and we got another relic. I felt something was off here. Christian Vasquez. Let's flip this around. Ooh, a Paul Skeens All-Star foil. Very nice on that one. And this is the back here. So let's get a sleeve on our Skeens. And let's flip this over here. Oh, not flip it over. Let's see. It is Carlos Rodon. Major League Materials All-Star Relic. Gray, at least. At least it matches. But a base relic. No number there. Little disappointing. But at least we got a hit for the Yankees. That's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, a damaged base card, though, that they're going to laugh at me. If it was one of the other cards, like I've got other stuff that I've sent in for damage replacement, and I'm still waiting on it. It's been 4 months already. So I know they're super backed up with stuff. But yeah. It's just not, I don't think it's enough to really worry about. Canning, Johnson, Presley, Hayward, Geraldo, Phillips, Bergert, Estrada, Tidwell. Yeah. Ramirez, Sagazi. And, oh, I know what these are. Oh, and it's a Shohei, too. Night Terrors, Shohei. There's some pretty cool looking parallels of these cards. The Night Terrors. If you can find some color on them, they look pretty cool. That is exactly right, isn't it, Chad? They brought it upon themselves. We got a Mystical at the back. Higashioka, Handley, Sheets, Maldonado, Rollison, Thomas, Evans, Triolo, Koss. There's our first Nick Kurtz, a rookie debut. All right, we do have two things back here. They seem to be stuck together, though. There's that Kurtz. And these ones are a little stuck together. We've got, ooh, a Jacob Wilson. And a Camilo Doval as a base card. Jacob Wilson Mystical. There's our other big A's name. And I don't know about you guys, but I like the Mystical cards. I liked them last year. I like them this year. I hope they keep making them. Got to do something different, though. I mean, it's going to be hard to... It's going to get very monotonous if they don't make some type of a change. But a nice Jacob Wilson nonetheless. There's some A's right there. We got Brent Rooker and is that Denzel Clark? Alvarado. We've got Horton, Davidson, Ray, Vivas, Soroka, Caratini, and here we go again. Not as bad, but definitely dinged up here. But it's so weird that it's in the middle of the pack. The front of the pack, the back of the pack is okay. They just put the shit cards in the middle. Caratini, Mervis, just those two. Gasper, Kepler, and a 35th anniversary. Ooh, a Bobby Witt. Nice foil on that one. Must be some dirt he's kicking up. It looks like there's a little something there, but I think it's part of the picture. Yeah, you know what's weird though is that the damage claims take forever, but if you're missing a hit, they send those out relatively quickly. Burgos, Asuno, Medroth, Gordon, Pilar, Durbin, and again corners, Durbin and Jones, De Jong, Hicks, Acuna, rookie debut. We got an Eugenio Suarez, all-star foil. And an Agustin Ramirez, 35th anniversary. Spence, Torrens, McCusker, Cam Smith rookie debut. John Rave, Red Hot Risers. Gunnar Hogland, beat to shit on that bottom corner. Same as Rhett Lauder. Same as Braden Fisher. But then Solano, Sanger, and Jay Willie all looking okay. D. Jens and Josh, I'm not included? I think I should be included in that category. Morton, Ornelas, McIver, Vassell, Elko, Munoz, Clemens, Heineman, Dobbins, Walker, Cruz, and Zach Veen, 35th. All right, we've got Legends Unite. Judge and Babe share the home run feat. Feigl, Thomas, Ballesteros, at least that one's not beat up. Hassel, Liberatore, Springs, Meeker, Beej, Sterner, Rosario, and Paddock, a base pack. Blah. Kevin made it. What's up, man? All right, Paxton Schultz, Tolbert, Horton. We got the Guardians, Moncada, Cameron, Peterson. Little beat up on the corner. Frazier, Kitchen, Paredes. We got an MVP, Albert Pujols, and an All-Star, Byron Buxton. 2009 MVP, Albert Pujols. Aroldis Chapman, Callahan, Rojas, our World Series hero, May, Gonzalez, Alexander, Harrington, Young, Birdie, Alvarez, Bellinger, and something upside down. Alex Vesia. I think Alex Vesia is going to be really good this season. I feel like he had a really good spring training. He's coming off of an absolutely devastating personal matter. I think Alex Vesia is going to have a really good season this year. I hope he does. Jeff Hoffman, Sabrowski, Muncy, Cruz, Rodin. And then here we got our corners again. McGill, Mejia, Rodriguez, Owens. 4 cards this time. Yeah, I totally agree, Chad. Thais, PCA has a day. And a black gold, Christian Campbell. Not bad. I put the black golds and the mysticals in the same category. Not super rare, but very cool. I like them. Put them back there too. Who had the Red Sox? Our veterinarian. All right, we're getting close. We've got Three packs plus the 2 silver packs. So we'll get through here. I mean, anytime you guys want, go ahead and start throwing out your numbers. 4, 2, 0, 4, 2, or 0. You take your pick, and we'll open up that envelope, whichever one gets the most votes. Bermudez, Turner, Mastrobuoni. Look at, there's a nice one. Christian Campbell, rookie. Look at that corner. Beat to shit. Lyle, Baldwin, a rookie of the year. Corner bent. Marcelo Meyer, rookie. Corner bent. All of those ones right there. And Dalen Lyle. Let's not forget him too. Ronnie Simon, Pozo, Fluharty. We got a 35th anniversary. Oh, look at that. Not bad. Let's have a bonus auto. Why not? Gustavo Campero. Again, I don't even have to look at whose name this one is. This one's Casey. We want to get that Trout for you, Casey. But you're going to have to settle for... Oh, wow. It's numbered, too. Gustavo, I'm looking at it. I don't see, like, this would normally be numbered gold. 7 of 50. Wow. Gustavo Campero, 7 of 50. Interesting. Very nice. Very cool. Bonus hit is never a bad thing. As I said, hopefully we can get one, and there it is. And a Matt Olson All-Star foil. Yeah, Angels, Gustavo Campero. Maybe I should double check. Yeah, it is Casey. I got to make sure. All right. I see lots of numbers being thrown out. I see zeros. So it looks like 0 might be the winner, but we'll see. We still got a couple more packs to go. Very nice bonus auto. Happy about that. Wish it was Mike Trout. Jansen, Orz, Rodriguez, Avens, Westbrook. Oh my God, here we go again. Roki Sasaki, rookie debut. Look at that corner. Lugo, Devers, 3 this time. Not good. Chandler Simpson, Darren Blanco, Luke Keyshaw, and another 35th. Ooh, a Griffey for Seattle. Griffey looking good in foil. Very nice. Who had Seattle? Ah, Chris. Not the biggest hit in the world, but a nice looking card. I always say that. They don't have to be worth $100 to look good. There's a base Vesia, Wolfram, Soler, Gorski, Berger. Oh my God. Singer. Another Christian Campbell. That one is horrible. That one's really bad. Edgar Caro. Really bad. Marcelo Meyer. Okay. Terrible, 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 terrible quality control. Josh Naylor, we've got a gold Tigers card, Gage Workman, out of 2025. And Danny Jansen, foil. All right, another one for the Tigers. 10-17 out of 2025. That could be a birthday card. If anybody had any babies born, I said, any babies born on October 17th, there it is. 10-17-2025. Anybody got any, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months old? Anybody got any 5-month-old babies? Oh, we'll put them back here. We don't need a new one. There's our golds, our bonus auto. All right, last pack, and then we'll do all silver packs. Then we'll do our giveaway. Luis Contreras, Krim, Dana, Fitzgerald. Corner. Terrible. Enright, Munoz, also damaged corners. Ji Hwan Bae, flexing his muscles. Ryan Miller. We got an MVP. And Brent Rooker, all-star foil. Our MVP is Christian Yelich, 2018. All right, let's get these base cards out of the way. Still got 3 more boxes to go, too, on top of this. Love it. All with guaranteed autos as well. All right, silver packs. There they are. Let's do 2025. Actually, let's save update. Let's do update second. All right, silver packs. Let's see what we can get. First up, Nolan Arenado. Oh, we got color. Looks like we got some purple in there. Maybe not. Could be tricky. Nolan Arenado. Michael Harris. David Ortiz. And is this a purple? It doesn't look like it actually. It looks like it fades a little. Ezekiel Tovar. All right, there was our Series 2. Now for update. Come on, update. Nolan Ryan right off the bat. Very nice. Nolan Ryan. Oh, there it is. Nick Kurtz. That's one we want to see. Jung Hoo Lee under Nick Kurtz. Another nice name. Jung Hoo Lee. And the last one doesn't look like color. Logan Henderson. So no parallels, no autos out of the silver packs, unfortunately. But let's see what we can get for our bonuses. All right, let me go up and count the votes. 420. If you haven't put in your vote, go ahead and do it now. All right, 4002000. Lots of zeros. It's going to be 0. I don't think any number is going to catch up there. Matt says 4. Still got way more zeros. We got 5 zeros, 2 4s, 1 or 2 2s. All right, let's take our 0. Here we go. See what we get. All right, let's see what we can win, though. How about that? All right. For the new people, I give out redemptions. Instantly redeemable redemptions. That's number 1 right there. That is a 2026 Heritage Mega Box. I got these in the mail yesterday, so I figured, hey, we're still a day early. Let's open some stuff early if we can. How about a Mega Box? That's going to be redemption number 1. Redemption number 2 is a hobby box. Same thing, 2026 Heritage. See if we can open up some Heritage. And redemption number 3 is 2025. The one thing we didn't have. 2025 Series 1. There's a blaster box. 2025 Series 1. So those are the 3 redemptions we've got. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's see what we got. Got the smoke on it. All right, first up, we have redemption number 2. Redemption number 2. We've also got, oh, this is a fun one. We've got a $5 bill and another $5 bill. We got the double 5 giveaway here. Love it. My wife's mistake turned into a blessing. It was a good idea. 2 fivers. Let's see who gets those. Oh, and let's see. Number 2, that was the blaster, right? So blaster. Save the other things for another day. So there's our blaster. We're going to be doing that one. But first, let's make space here. Make space, everyone. Ugh, all right. And let's see who's going to win these fivers. All right, here we go. We've got our 2025 6-box mixer. 25 spots. So there's 25 names on there. Starting with PHX Bourbon and going all the way down to Dadbot 22. 25 different names. Let's go full screen on here. And all right, let's see. Let's go. First $5 bill is going to someone. Get some smoke on the wheel, too. Ooh, is it going to be Casey? It's either Casey or A-Rod. Who's it going to be? Bam! Casey taking home the fiver. All right, let's take off. Casey's got 2 spots in here, so we'll take off one of those spots. And he's still got another spot at the second one. Another chance at the second one. Here we go. $5 bill number 2. All right, first one for Casey. Second one. Ooh, this is going to be a close one, too. Getting into ski. Is it going to stay there? There we go. My man, Ski. He says, congrats, Casey, but let's give some congrats to Ski. There you go. 5 and 5. The old guys, the old heads finally came through. So often it's the new people who join breaks for the first time. They get all the good stuff. Not today. Casey and Ski taking home a $5 bill each. Karma, there you go. Love it. It's always nice. I love it when I can put some cash in the boxes, send them off to you guys. I can only imagine how much fun that is to be opening your package. You look through your cards and be like, oh shit, there's a $5 bill. That sounds like a good time to me. All right, we're a day early. Let's do it. Let's check out this Heritage. Yeah, it's fun, man. I love it. And like I said, if it wasn't for my wife making that little mistake, I would just be doing one $5 bill. It all goes together. All right, Heritage 2026. Speaking of my wife, she opened a box of this the other day, yesterday, when it came in. It's a pretty fun rip. Even the little blaster box, it was a fun rip. The pinks look good. The dark greens look good. I just like the overall design. Heritage looks good this year. Oh yeah, big rip on the blaster. Big rip on that blaster. All right. All right, here we go. All right, look at that. Good design. Cade Cavalli, Lane Thomas, Bednar, Bradish. There's a Shohei. Not bad. Harry Ford. Wow. That's the first Harry Ford I've seen. His rookie card. Not bad. Kodai Senga and Record Breaker, Riley Green. That's not an insert, though. Just a regular old base card. Heritage will trick you like that. They'll make their base cards look like inserts. Oh, we got a dark green there. Brooks Lee, Taylor, Stanton, Sale, Acuna, Jensen, Chapman, and a dark green O'Neal Cruz. Dark greens look nice. I like the big names here in the back. Oh, we got a pink sparkle. Springer, Kirsch, Randy, Albies, Burns, Pena, Mason Miller, and Tyler Stevenson is the pink sparkle. Nice to mix in some 2026 with all this 2025 also. Brooks Baldwin. I don't know about that look. I don't know what's up with that look on that card. This is... I would not be happy with that photo. Seth Lugo, Logan Webb, Gallen, Lawler, Hader, Darvish, and we got a chrome Segazy. Thomas Segazy. Also, I don't know. Funny looking smile. Cody Clemens, Sanchez, O'Hearn, Soler, Moore, Meadows, Sanchez, and Reese Olson. Looking for, trying to see like the variations that I know of, but I'm not seeing anything yet. They can be tricky though. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to be able to spot them. Loperfido, Flaherty, Luzardo, Adele, Moncada, Tovar, Bryson Stott, and another dark green Justin Martinez. All right, 2 packs to go on the blaster. Upside down, Kyle Manzardo, Freeland, Schwarber, Cowser, Chapman, Hoskins, Yandy Diaz, and for the Blue Jays, geez, Mr. Guns himself, Davis Schneider. If you haven't seen this guy's arms, man, this guy is ripped. Ooh, got one more here. Looks like we got a refractor in the back. Emmett Sheehan, Mason Wynn, Matt Shaw, Jacob Misiorowski. There's our big rookie here. DeGrom. Wow, what's this one? The Enterprise. Jacob Misiorowski. Wow, that's a cool looking insert. We got victory leaders, Max Fried and Freddie Peralta, and a refractor of Otto Lopez. But check that out. The Enterprise. That's a good looking insert. I don't know how rare that is, but I like it. All right, there's that Otto Lopez, and there's the victory leaders. Again, just a regular old base card. Well, that one's cool. I got to check out that one. The Enterprise. I like the way those look. All right, so that was our blaster. Not bad. Not bad. Like I said, a fun little rip, and I think the cards do look good. So take that for what it's worth. How about Stadium Club next? Let's do that. Let's get our one autograph out of the way, and then for our last two boxes, we'll have the majority of our autographs, they're coming out of. Did get the bonus auto out of Update, which is always a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, that might have been a good pickup just for that last little Enterprise card. I don't think that that's anything crazy. You know, I don't think it's super rare. But good looking card. Interesting kind of theme, I guess. All right. Well, perfect timing. We finished off 3 boxes. We got 3 more to go. And I'm working on joint number 2 now. Finished off 1. Got 1 more to go. Oh, I'm lucky right now. I'm smoking one of my favorite sativas of all time. XJ13. One of my favorite sativas ever. It's got such a great smell. Tastes good. Very good strain. If you can get XJ13, if you're a sativa person, I can't recommend it enough. I love this this strain. All right, Stadium Club, let's see what you can do. Oh, man. Got to be difficult to open. All right, Big Poppy, David Ortiz. Let's see, what do we take out of here? Oh, wow, look at that. Autograph, first pack. I love these yellow autos. They look really nice. I actually want to get a couple for my PC. If I can find them for cheap, I want to pick a couple up because very good looking cards. Adames, Ashcroft, Yelich, Poppy, Scherzer, Cam Smith rookie. We've got a red Randy Arozarena. I almost want to just let this marinate for a second, but let's just do it. Let's rip the Band-Aid off. It is Anthony Volpe. Hello, Yankees. Very nice. Volpe's young. Volpe, he has not had great seasons yet. Don't count him out. I think he's going to still be very, very good. Anthony Volpe, very nice. Straub closing us out with the last 2 teams, and look what he's rewarded with. If it sits, it hits, as they say. Very nice. I wish these were numbered, but they're not. But what a great looking card. And like I said, I still think Volpe's a great player. I think that he's going to go on. He's going to do great things. I got a couple Volpe autographs too. I pulled some for myself. I think that's the 3rd or 4th one I've pulled. Still can't pull the Skeens though. I've been trying. All right, 3 cards on the back. We got Santander, Durbin, Garcia. That's Zimmerman, Reagans, Yordan Alvarez. A red Kyle Tucker. And an upside down Christian Campbell in case of emergency. Nice 2025 cards. So we are still looking for those rookies like Christian Campbell, Roki Sasaki, Haesung Kim, etc. Oh, Amade would be great. Yep. Amade would be great. All right, we got a bronze coming up. I love these bronze cards too. David Festa, Lindor, Chandler Simpson rookie, Griffey, that is Keyshaw, Yainer Diaz, Yamamoto in red, very nice, great looking card, and back-to-back Japanese players, Seiya Suzuki in bronze. Now, I like Yamamoto better than Suzuki, but I got to say, the bronze to me, the bronze cards look 10 times better than the reds. They're not quite orange. They're not red. The bronze, I really like them. I really, really like the bronze cards. Anything that I've opened for myself, I haven't hit any Dodgers bronze cards, so maybe got to hit up the eBay for those. Schwellenbach, Kwan, Votto, Cruz, Imanaga, Dalton Rushing. We got a red rookie, Roki Sasaki. There we go. And back-to-back Rokies. Yours for the taking. Roki Sasaki. And a nice red. Red Roki rookie. I think it's about time I move this stack of sleevable cards. I do not want to knock them over. So get that out of the way real quick. And let's keep going. Let's hope for another auto. You find one on the first pack, I always feel like I want to hope that there's going to be more. And I've heard a lot of good things about extra autos in Stadium Club, but I have not had that luck. There's a Haesung Kim rookie, Edwards, Longoria, Torres, Bichette, Konerko, red Xavier Edwards, and a base Agustin Ramirez. Extra base hiding in the back. All right, Zach Neto. There's a Shohei Ohtani. Jacob Wilson. Very nice. Shanwell. Norby. There's a Nick Kurtz. There's our A's players finally. Mike Piazza. And Agustin Ramirez. We got an in case of emergency in the back. Ryan Howard, Sal Perez with a bubble, Albies, Utley, Noma, Kodai Senga, Gleyber Torres, and James Wood in case of emergency. Severino, Cabrera, Semien, Harris, Chisholm, Petty, Ken Griffey Jr., red, and a concentration, Rhett Lauder. It's our first concentration. Usually you see about 3 or 4 of those in a hobby box, sometimes with ink on them. JHM, Justin Henry Malloy on the front there. We got Bregman, Ryan, Vientos, Malloy, Alcantara, Dylan Cease, Jung-Hoo Lee, and a red, Hyesung Kim. Wow. Dodgers doing pretty good here. With the Roki, the Kim. All right. Hunter Green on the top there. We got Logan Gilbert, Arozarena, Yamamoto. Very shocked. Hunter Green, Williamson, Bieber, Harris, and Christian Campbell, Savage Sluggers. See that Savage Sluggers I get. In case of emergency, I get. But the one insert that I cannot get over on this Stadium Club set is the Yours for the Taking. I just don't get it at all. I don't know why that's even an insert set. Henderson, Devers, Ellie, Chipper Jones, Contreras, Ketel Marte. We got an Evan Longoria red. And a bronze Christian Yelich. Trying to go full pectoral. I think this is one of those Years for the Taking coming up. Westberg, Ripken, Burns, Alcantara, Butler, Gore. We got a red, Lawrence Butler. And Yours for the Taking, Wyatt Langford. What are we taking? I'm not sure. Yours for the Taking. All right. There's a Dylan Cruz. Nice rookie. Soto, Gray, Suzuki, Darvish, Big Hurt, Ryan Howard red, and a PCA just hiding back there. 3 packs to go in Stadium Club. Bryce Harper, Verlander, Belly, Guerrero, Walker, Segazy. We got Kyle Manzardo, red. And is this another concentration? There's a base, Tariq Skubal. So you get a base to go along with your auto. That's always nice. I don't know if we had a base concentration Skubal in the last one. This one's got a little busted up corner up there. Riley Green. All right, Ben Rice, Fielder, Wagner, Green, Kirby, Manzardo, Hoffman, and Sal Perez with a bubble. Like that. Reminds me of that Griffey card a little bit. All right, here we go. Last pack of Stadium Club. Jackson Merrill, Bush, Clark, Mookie. That is Caden Dana, Mark McGuire, Christian Campbell, red. And the last one, Ken Griffey Jr., Savage Sluggers. A couple of nice Griffey inserts at least. All right, let's move this. Gustavo over there. Volpe over there. You see that still? All right, 2 boxes to go. Next up, gotta be archives. There we go. Let's do it that way and that way. All right, 2 autos coming out of this box. We've pulled some pretty good autos out of archives already. Let's hope for some more good stuff. All right, one more. Big hits for big hits. Oh, come on, go out. All right, here we go. All right, archives. Like I said, 2 autos. I love the stand-up cards. I love the stand-up autos. We hit an amazing Carlos Beltran stand-up auto. So let's hope for some good stuff like that. We got Ryan Bliss, Seager, Harris, Lux, Soto, Poppy, Monzardo, and Lubob. Cyberstats. This is another one. It's an okay looking insert, but Cyberstats, why does it say Cyberstats and then an American flag? Cyber flag. It doesn't go together for me. I don't understand it. It looks okay, but I just don't understand, like, how do those 2 go together? I mean, I think you maybe have like some kind of circuitry or something. I don't know. Clayton Kershaw, Morel, PCA, Edwards, Wynn, Carter, Mullins, and a pink Ben Rice. Not bad. Not bad for the Yankees. Another one. Pink Ben Rice. Goldie. George Springer, Ballesteros, Gehrig, Goldie, Maddox, Reggie Jackson, Luke Keyshaw, and Jackson Jobe. What is this called? Boardwalk something. Boardwalk and baseball. Jackson Jobe. I like those ones. Just paper inserts, nothing special, nothing fancy. I mean, realistically, those cards are probably like a quarter to 50 cents that you should be able to buy them for. But still, good looking cards. I like it. What do we got here? All right, Francisco Lindor. We got Albies, Ripken, Harris, Severino, Durbin, Randy Arozarena, and, oh, it's an insert auto. Check that out. Cyber Stats, 3 out of 25. This is going to be a big one. 3 out of 25. Cyber Stats auto. Mother trucker. The Martian himself, Jason Dominguez. On card. Cyber Stats 3 out of 25. That is a monster. Wow. How about that? That's insane. That is a wild card. 3 out of 25 Cyber Stats on card auto J-Dom. That is magnificent. That's crazy. Oh man, what happened here? I totally busted over my my camera. Holy crap. Cyber Stats of the United States of America. Yeah. That's crazy. That's a big one. Congrats, man. Very, very cool. The good karma for taking the last few teams, closing us out. There you go. Oh, here we go. We got our first stand-up card, too. Mick Abel, Wagner, McCann, Martinez, Perez, Naylor, Heston Kierstad, and another Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker having quite a few cards here. Getting the last of his Cubs cards. I like these stand-up cards, though. I really would love to get a few Dodger ones, extra ones, and kind of display them bent up. Yeah. Hey, Yankees they're either hit or miss, you know? The Yankees, they can either like absolutely demolish a break and just take everything, or you can kind of get blanked, you know? Yankees go either way, but when you hit a good Yankees card, it's usually a pretty damn good one. Usually pretty good. The big Yankees cards that I've pulled have been pretty darn good. Gabby Moreno, Ichiro, Bregman, Adames, Betts, Chisholm, Rodriguez, and out of 149, Brandon Nimmo. 84 out of 149. Nice silver foil, Brandon Nimmo. Mets. Oh, who was that? I know it was someone. Oh, Matt. Yeah, Matt Nash. There you go. Got something numbered for the Mets. Where can we put that one? Let's put that one here. Very cool. Congratulations, Matt. Got to get something numbered. The Mets have been really hot lately, too. I've pulled a lot of good Mets cards. Mike Piazza, Auto Relic from Pristine just a couple days ago. Lots of good Mets cards recently. Verlander, Scherzer, Blue Jays, too. Larkin, Sagano, Castillo, Trey Sweeney, Zach Wheeler, and this one is Paul Skeens. Oh, man. How nice to get a stand-up auto of Paul Skeens. That would be amazing. Put that one back here, too. Man, still lots of packs to go in archives, and we've done pretty well so far. That J-Dom, though, wow, that is a beauty. That's crazy too, because out of the same boxes that I bought, we pulled the Carlos Beltran stand-up auto out of 25. So you get two inserts with big autos like that. Pretty crazy. And then Carlos Beltran got inducted into the Hall of Fame just like literally like maybe 5 or 6 weeks later. Jimenez, Teoscar, Tony Gwynn, George Brett, Aparicio, Altuve, Sanoja, and Zach Gallen pink for the Diamondbacks. Man, I am going to run out of top loaders. I should have known better. It's okay. I got extras. I just didn't open them. Base pack maybe. Nico Horner, Acuna, McClanahan, Max Fried. We got Bryce Harper, Boardwalk and Baseball. Matt Shaw, rookie. Teddy Williams, and Jacob deGrom. A's not much. A couple rookie cards for Jacob Wilson, Nick Hertz, but yeah, nothing huge. Here we've got a green one though. That green would be a beautiful A's color match. Tom Seaver, Ben Williamson, Brenton Doyle, Arise, Reagans. We got Satchel Paige, which the Browns goes to the Orioles. Just to let everyone know. Randy Johnson, and this one, is this going to be our auto? It is Tyler Locklear. 28 of 99. Almost that A's color match, but not quite the right shade for Seattle. So Seattle, I know who that is. That's our man Chris. That's BB Smith right there. 28 of 99, Tyler Locklear. Not bad. Fun one. We're saving the A's hits for Bowman's best, I guess. The A's, the Dodgers. Could use a nice Roman Anthony auto. We're saving those all for Bowman's best. All right, Jackson Holiday, Alvarez, Turner, Chandler Simpson, Buster Posey, Sal Frelick, Cam Smith, and Jackson Merrill is the stand-up card. Jackson Merrill, too. I put him right around the same kind of quality as Volpe. Maybe a little bit higher, but I think Jackson Merrill's still got a lot of growth to go through in his young career. Nolan Schanuel, Bryant, Torkelson, Schmidt, Belly, A-Rod, Max Muncy, and a pink Kumar Rocker. Cardinals, just the one hit so far. It was just a purple variation, purple out of 250. Couple Segazy rookies too. Couple different ones. But yeah, no big hits for Cardinals as of yet. Maybe we can change that up pretty quick. Thorpe, Dylan Cruz rookie. Abrams, Gunnar Hoglund, Griffey, Musial, Votto, and Carl Yastrzemski. 18-time All-Star. How wild is that? 18 times. That's nuts. 14 appearances, 18 times nominated. That's wild. Must have been pretty good. Got some more color coming up. I like these ones. Jung-Hoo Lee, Beltry, Butler, Bieber, Harper, York, Logan O'Hoppe, and I do not remember what these are called, but Will Smith out of 75. These are phenomenal looking parallels. I cannot remember what they're called. 58 out of 75. Big Willie. $58 out of 75. These are really, really cool looking parallels. I'm not doing it any justice on the camera. But very, very cool looking parallels there. 58 out of 75 for the Dodgers. I believe that one's coming up, yeah. The JJ Auto. Yeah, I agree. I agree too, Jessica. Same thing. These guys, they take some time. You got to remember too, these are young kids. Jason Dominguez still very young, you know. All of them. Jackson Merrill, young. Volpe, young. These kids are like barely adults. Ellie, Suzuki, Joe Brookie, Howard, Vladdy, Marte, Acuna, and Aaron Judge, 6-time MLB All-Star. That number will be added to. Yeah, we had the Mason Wynn auto a while back. Very first card in the whole break. That one was a fun one. Mason Wynn's got a great auto too. What do we got here? Anything? Seth Lugo, Wells, Sandberg, Buxton, Arenado. We got a pink Brandon Nimmo, J-Rod, and Grayson Rodriguez. Get that pink over there. Yeah, JJ Weatherholt is rated pretty highly, isn't he? Isn't he maybe like what, number 3, 4, 5, somewhere around there, like top prospects? He's very high, if I remember correctly. Drake Baldwin, nice rookie of the year. Caminero, Mayo, Martinez, Cobb, Roki, Shota Imanaga, and Shota Imanaga. Nice one. Top 5, yeah. I thought so. Right around there. Yeah, I'll be honest. Outside of the Dodgers, and even with the Dodgers, I haven't been following them that closely this spring. Like I said, just the past couple weeks has really been busy for me. But, yeah. I don't know. I hope JJ is having a good spring training. Pasquatch, Schwarber, Carroll, Walker, Churio, Piazza, Santana, Jace Young. Nice pink rookie there. I'm not usually a big fan of the pinks, but I think the pinks look okay here in archives. And you get a lot of them in a box. That's like our 5th or 6th one. James Wood. Nice rookie there. Put him off to the side. Reese Hines, Bobby Witt, Real Muto, Rushman, Posada, Cam Smith rookie, and Ted Williams, 19-time All-Star. If Yastrzemski wasn't enough, look at that, Ted Williams. And how many years did he have to take off to fly in the Air Force? Absolute legend. Absolute legend, Ted Williams. Oh man, one of those one of those damage claims that I put in, it was for a DeVries auto too. And yeah, at the time he was number 2. I think that was, yeah, it was in December. I know it was in December because it's been like 5 months. But yeah, I put in that damage claim in December for DeVries, and I think at the time he was ranked number 2. So yeah. I know now, oh, what's his name? The Pirates player. I know he's number 1. Ramirez, Conine, Hassel. There's Nick Kurtz. A base rookie, but a Kurtz nonetheless. Koufax, love that card too. Like I said, base card can look great. I love that Koufax. Torres, Dana. Riley Green, another pink. Wow, 2 pink Tigers. I've got the pinks kind of over here to the side, because I don't want to waste too much time on them right now, but I top load the pinks too. There's another Cyber Stats. Luis Garcia, Ricky, J-Dom, Festa, Colt Keith, Lubob, Luis Robert Jr., and there's a Shohei Ohtani Cyber Stats. All right, 3 packs left of Archives. It seems like this Archive's been a big box. Lots of stopping, lots of sleeving, lots of admiring. Pretty nice box. Gunnar Henderson, Connor Norby, Ryan, Mays, Ryan, Stanton, Petty, and Corbin Burns. A pink for the Diamondbacks. All right, we are close. Close to getting into Bowman's best. Devers, Lawler, Murray, Flaherty, Perez, Freeman, Strider, and Austin Riley. Boardwalk and baseball. Yeah, isn't that wild? I never thought about that before, Chris, but totally makes sense. Wild, wild. It's like the Dodgers' current scouting, or maybe not even the Dodgers, honestly. Some of the best prospects aren't even Dodgers anymore. Alfonso Soriano. Love that guy. Banks, Oliva, Jones, Veen, Lauder, Tucker, and the last card is a pink Met. Former Met, current Dodger, Edwin Diaz. Very cool. Take it while you can, Matt. Get those Mets in while you can. There we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pinks in total there. All right, I'm going to plug my phone in just to be safe here, because my phone is telling me we got a little bit of a low battery. There we go. All right, here it is. Last one, Bowman's Best. Let's get these other cards out of the way. I love Bowman's Best. I've been opening Bowman's Best for 4 or 5 years, and it's a lot of fun. It's really a bummer that I had such a hard time finding it, but I am glad to have a savior like BB Smith, like Chris over here, who was willing to give away essentially for the exact price that he paid. This box. So big shout out to Chris. Thank you so much for letting me open a box, and good luck to everybody. Hopefully we can get some good hits, maybe some extra hits, and something really, really nice. At least one thing. I was saving it for this box too. I've got the bracelet that Chris's daughter made for me. It's going on. We're getting all the good vibes that we can possibly get here. Yeah, I'm happy I get to open it. Bummed out I couldn't get more. But c'est la vie, I suppose. All right, here we go. Let's find some good stuff. I'm hoping at least one of the hits, at least one is going to be a Giants hit. That's what I'm hoping for. Hoping for Chris, for his box. Hopefully we can get him a PC card. All right, there we go. Got some great Bowman's Best stuff. Great cards. Like I said, I've loved these cards. One of my favorite sets of the year. Let's get that good luck. All right, one more big hit. All right, quad auto coming up. Shit. All right, let's get another pack of top loaders open too. I gotta say, 2 joints. I'm just about done with the second one. I am feeling it. Trying to remain lucid here. Remembering to open up the top loaders. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. All right, here we go. Put them there. First pack. Let's do it. I know these cards are going to be good looking because they're always good looking. There's some sets that it's hard to screw up. I mean, outside of like terrible centering or something like that, but as far as design, as far as just the overall good look of the card, Bowman's Best is some of the best. All right, here we go. Cade Anderson. There's our base card. Bryce Matthews. Also a base card. Nick Kurtz. There it is. Don't know the name of this insert. Circuitry. Nick Kurtz. See, this looks like this should be Cyber Stats. See, damn it. I remembered the top loaders, forgot the sleeves. See, now, if this background was for a Cyberstats card, I would have no question. Oh, okay, cool. That makes sense. But to have the American flag in the background just does not make sense to me. There we go. Nice Nick Kurtz. Junior Caminero out of 350. That is 107 out of 350. $107 out of 350. Let's move this one over a little bit, put some more numbered cards here on the side. And if one A's hit wasn't enough, how about two? Jacob Wilson. Nice refractor. That is actually really nice looking. I like the outline of around his legs. That's pretty sweet. So there we are. We are hiding the A's hits in the last box. Maybe. Circuitry is 1 in 48. Wow, nice. I'm glad I put that one right into a top loader. Very cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1 in 4 boxes. There's a circuitry. Very cool. Got that Bay Area love going on from this box. Say what now? We lose? All right. Braden Montgomery. Kyle Schwarber. These are all base. Bryce Harper. Is this an auto? Yoel Fran Castillo. First auto. And Seiya Suzuki is a refractor. But our first auto, Yoel Fran Castillo. That was one of our random teams. RPVT. Getting the first auto. Base auto, no number, but it is on card. There we go. The great thing is we still got 3 more to go. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I must have just glitched or something. All right. We got some color here, perhaps. Corey Seager. Marcelo Meyer is a rookie. Pete Alonso. I've seen these. These look pretty cool. Adley Rushman. Very cool looking card. This reminds me of like the light board cards. And Andrew Abbott is a refractor. Very nice Adley. Those are really cool looking cards too. Baltimore, consistent type. I don't know if he made it onto the live stream or not, but there it is. Oh. Well, we're just going to have to put him back here. Three packs, and I'm already thinking, man, I really wish I had more of these boxes. Great cards. This is a really, really fun rip. It is so pricey, though, but still, very fun rip. Drake Baldwin, Rookie of the Year. Jackson Churio. Manny Machado. We've got a blue prism, it looks like. Is this going to be our auto? No. But it is a Hai-Sung Kim. Number 38. Is that it? Yep. 38 out of 150. Blue Prism, Hyesung Kim. And a Dalton Rushing Refractor right underneath that. But how about that, Hyesung Kim? 38 out of 150. Very nice. That was a nice Dodger pack. Freddie. All right, Freddie Freeman. Oh, check that out. Didn't I say we needed a Boston hit? And there it is. Christian Campbell Refractor Auto. Big one. Christian Campbell. Again, a base, but it is a refractor. 2 base autos so far. 2 non-numbered autos. That makes me think we're going to have a big one come up. Yeah, that one is nice. Let's see. Red Sox. Our Veterinarian. I don't think he's on here. Kalen Culpepper. Looks like just a, gold strokes too. American League FC 11. Not sure about that, but how about that? There it is, Chris. What'd I say? We needed something big for San Francisco. We got a Lindor refractor, but how about that? Gold strokes. Josué Gonzalez. I believe that's what these are called. I think they're gold strokes, if I remember correctly. Strokes of gold. I think that's what it is. Hey, now. How about that one? Josué Gonzalez, strokes of gold. Very cool. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. I've never had any problem ever getting Bowman's best. You know, it's a good box. You know, it wasn't like it stayed up and available for weeks and weeks, nothing like that. But just the way that Topps is doing everything lately with all of their halfway decent releases, it just feels gross. You know, I've been buying boxes from Topps for years, like many years. I've been into Topps now since it first started. You know, like, the way things have changed over the past decade, you know, are just incredible. The prices, everything. If you've been in this game, if you've been into cards for as long as me, you know the last 10 years are absolutely insane. Like the difference from 10 years ago to today. And yeah, it's not a good feeling. Makes me feel sad that I just want the stuff that I always get. Slade Caldwell. Jacob deGrom. Rant over. Jacob deGrom. Charlie Condon. Nice one there. Stephen Kwan for the Guardians. And a refractor, Mason Miller. Crazy. Good box so far. Still got 2 autos to go. Maybe we got a redemption coming up. How about that? Carson Benj, the number 1 prospect for the Mets, I believe. I thought it was Jonah Tong, but I think Benj is actually the number 1 prospect. Bubba Chandler. This one's got some color to it. This one's got a nice look to it. Carson Williams, best performance. This almost looks like an all etch card from Chrome. Got a couple more, a couple other nice things going on here. Walker Jenkins, orange. 6 out of 25 for the Twins. Twins were a random team. Twins are Matt Nash. And how about a James Wood refractor to finish us off? Walker Jenkins out of 25 for Matt. Very nice out of 25. All right, let's put Gustavo Campero over there, huh? Maybe we'll move him over here. There we go. We'll figure it out. All right, very cool. Let's keep going. Still 2 autos to go. Paul Skeens base. Juan Soto base. Jackson Holiday base. We've got, for the Rangers, another auto. Yeremy Cabrera. Another auto. And a Chase Burns refractor under that. So 2 base autos for the Rangers. RPVT, not doing bad. So 2 base autos, at least one of 3 base autos. One was a refractor, if you want to consider that a base. Not bad. 2 from a random spot. Those random teams were not bad, too. There was a couple bad ones. But for the most part, they weren't terrible. Shohei Ohtani. Riley Green. Jacob Wilson. Base. We got another one of these light board type cards. Charlie Condon. Another one that's going to go to a random spot. Let's see. The Rockies were Frank Riz. That was one of his random spots. And a Walker Jenkins refractor to go along with your orange. Pixel Portraits. That's what these ones are called. I don't know. I keep thinking Lightboard. I know that's not the name of them, though. Pixel Portraits. Adley and Charlie Condon. 3 packs to go. Well, you don't need to thank me for getting it. You just got to make sure you're following and got your notifications turned on and stuff. That way you can get in. It's first come, first serve. I mean, I wish I could give a preferential treatment to people sometimes, but that very rarely happens because it's just, you got to be fair about it. Hunter Goodman. Matt Olson. We got some purple coming up back here. Matt Olson. We got Ketel Marte. Let's see what this one is on the back. There's a JJ. JJ Weatherholt refractor. No ink on it, unfortunately. And we got like a purple mojo design. It is Fernando Tatis Jr. 189 out of 250. It's like a purple mojo. San Diego. Who had them? RPVT. Not bad, huh? Doing all right. Oh, man. Bowman's best. Gotta love it. Really is. Very, very fun. Very cool. Very good. Oh, we got more orange. Looks like an orange prism. This might be our big pack of the break. Julio Rodriguez. We got Seiya Suzuki. And we've got an orange. Maybe not orange. Maybe it is just a standard prism. It's an auto. Yancel Luis out of 25. It is orange. 20 out of 25 for the Diamondbacks. Dadbot. Is Dadbot still here? Another random team. Yancel Luis, 20 of 25. Not bad at all. Put that one up there. I knew one of those autos was going to be a big one. To have that much base, one of them had to be a big one. 20 out of 25. All right, then we got Slade Caldwell and a Chris Sanchez refractor to end off that pack. Big one, Yancel Luis. All right, here we go. Last pack. Let's hope for something big. We'll do a little recap at the end. It was fun. Fun break. Not bad at all. Blame all the good luck right here, right on the wristband. All right, Bo Bichette is a base. There's a Roman Anthony. Too bad this is not 2026. There's no rookie card on here. Oh, look at that. Chase Burns. Mini Diamonds out of 299. Chase Burn Mini Diamonds out of 299. Last pack. Still got to hit something. Reds E Kool-Aid. I don't think he was on here, but there you go. Out of 299. That there. We got a wave Chris Sanchez. Just a wave refractor Chris Sanchez. And another refractor on the bottom. Last one. Aaron Judge. Nice ending to the break. An Aaron Judge refractor. Not terrible. What a great break that was. Wow. Lots and lots of good stuff. Let me move some of these cards out of the way. And let's go over what we got. Wow, lots of stuff. All right. Let's kind of start here, huh? A couple gold out of 2025 cards. Gage Workman and Angel Shivili. Hard to say that one. Angel Shivili and Gage Workman out of 2025. Let's see. We've got... Oh, where do we go next? How about back here? How about Big Willie Will Smith, the Aqua out of 75. I forget what these are. It's Aqua something. These are like, I don't know, Starburst. I don't know. But Will Smith out of 75. Brandon Nimmo out of 149. There's that Lucan Baker out of 250. We've got a nice stack in this pile. Charlie Condon and Adley Rushman. Pixel Portraits. Here we go. Only 3 per case, I believe. 3 per case, or maybe 2. I think Bowman's Best only has 8 boxes per case. So that would make only 2 of these per case. Not quite a case hit, but Circuitry, Nick Kurtz. We got the Carlos Rodon, Base Relic. Jacob Wilson, Mystical. Christian Campbell, Black Gold. Paul Skeens, Stand Up. Whoa, where do we go now? How about back here? The HFA, the very first box we opened. Home field advantage for Kyle Tucker for the Cubs. Another Kyle Tucker stand-up out of Archives. How about the image variation? Dylan Cruz. Very nice. All right, we got a Tyler Locklear auto out of 99 from Archives. Nice green foil out of 99. For the Tigers, Trey Sweeney. Aqua Wave auto out of 199. We got the Bo Bichette Relic out of 150. City Connect out of 150. Other Blue Jays hit. Bowden Francis out of 74. Nice black parallel. 24 of 74. Bowden Francis. All right, let's go here. Chase Burns out of 299. Mini Diamonds from Bowman's Best. Fernando Tatis out of 250. Looks like a purple mojo. Hyesung Kim. Blue Prism. Oh, no, this is an X-Fractor, actually. Blue X-Fractor. 38 out of 150. Hyesung Kim. X-Fractor. Junior Caminero got the lasers out of 350. That's 107 out of 350. Junior Caminero. Jacob Wilson refractor. That's it. All right, geez. Now everything else is just big stuff. All right, how about the Walker Jenkins? Orange out of 25. 6 out of 25 for Walker Jenkins. How about the other out of 25? Big auto. Yancel Luis. Good looking auto too. It's got to be said. Perfectly centered. That's a good looking card. This is an X-Fractor also. I think I said Prism, but 20 out of 25. Orange X-Fractor auto. Yancel Luis for the Diamondbacks. All right. Oh my goodness. Where now? Christian Campbell refractor auto. Not the best looking auto. Kind of a little bit lazy, but it is nice. It's nice. It's centered. But I wish it had a little bit more to it. Christian Campbell. Yeremy Cabrera, our first Rangers auto. Yolfran Castillo, our second Rangers auto. Our bonus auto, Gustavo Campero from Update. Oh, still got more. Let's move those out of the way over here. How about behind Jason Dominguez, we got the Anthony Volpe yellow on-card auto from Stadium Club. We got the J-Dom out of 25. Unbelievable. Cyber Stats, 3 of 25. Jason Dominguez on-card auto. That's a beauty. A real good-looking card. And if that's not enough, how about a case hit? Strokes of Gold, Yoswar Gonzalez. How nice is that? One box. Thank you, Chris. I can't say it enough. I'm glad I got to open it. I wish I could open more, but I cannot justify buying boxes at the second-hand prices because it's too much. And I just feel like I cannot charge that much for breaks. It gets ridiculous. So, all right, that's it. Let's take a couple more hits. Thank you all. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And hopefully I'll get a new one out soon. Take it easy. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one.